So, someone asked me, how do I pull back games that are lost? And then probably the way I'm going to put this is, unless you're ahead, and unless you're really fed, you probably can't do it yourself. As in this game, my Leona was really passive. Really passive. She didn't latch on to anyone and stun them once. She used her ult to claim minion waves, and she was telling me that I was wasting my ult on minions when I wasn't, because they were pushing stupidly hard, and if I didn't use my ult to clear the minions, we probably would have got tower dive and killed. So yeah, unless you're ahead, it's probably not going to be you that does it. I'll start actually by making a. I'll do it in order. Rule 1: play safe. The past few seconds you just saw were not played safe. Ari got really cocky and they just came out of nowhere and shoved a axe and a hammer up her arse. I nearly died for it, but one of them died, so it was 1-for-1, so it kind of came off alright, I guess. But yeah, rule number 1: play it safe. Rule number 2: farm like a motherfucker. You can see that I am still slightly ahead of Varus for farm, and we're kind of even in kills. So I've got that kind of taken over. If you can generally keep up with their farm, late game it'll probably do you a world of good. If they get to like 250 farm and you're on about 110, you're probably gonna have a hard time. Because if you keep up with their farm, if you manage to catch them out, and they're by themselves, you should be able to kill them. People from bronze, even up to the yellow I'm at the moment, I'm currently climbing through gold. They seem to just make the same mistakes and get out of position, like AD carries being the first person in, and tanks not engaging properly and doing it when people aren't around. Like this, she just got caught out. Rule number 3: keep your distance. If there's someone like Olaf who can just, well, because he's fed in this, what's he on? 637 with 233, yeah, he can pretty much just nuke you with his E at this point and chase you down. As you'll see throughout the video, it'll kind of, you know, I'll keep my distance from him and just poke them. And yeah, rule number 4 is like, just wait for them to make a mistake, because people will make mistakes. It's not like AI where they always make mistakes. People generally make mistakes in glorious fashion. They'll go down in an absolute blaze of glory. That's what people do. As you'll see later in this video, I won't spoil it, but you'll see exactly what they do and exactly why it ruins the game for them. And generally rule 5 is probably the most important. Suppose best till last is probably the key contributor. To stay calm. I didn't flame Leona. I didn't say that she sucked or whatever. I listened to what she said, because she was basically telling me I'm wasting my ult and I should be more aggressive. Which is an odd thing to say to an AD carry who is, you know, gonna do well if they get caught out by Nami and Varus. Both of those ults are gonna screw me over, but yeah. Generally just stay calm, farm, and catch up to whatever they've got. Because people seem to just, when they lose their lane, they'll forget about farming. They'll just constantly get like a red mist and think, I've got to get kills, otherwise I'm not going to do anything. What was it that was worked out, like 3 minion waves, or maybe just a bit over, like 3.5 minion waves is actually equivalent to 1 kill. So if you manage to get 3 waves, you've pretty much made up what you've lost. So even if they get first blood, get a few minion waves, more than they've got, and you'll be golden. Yeah. For now, because I'm base, I can't really comment on anything, but the main factor is just wait for them to make a mistake. You can see they're ahead in both kills ever so slightly, towers indefinitely. So they've got, what, 5k more? It's not a lot, but I'm not fed, really, so I'm not going to do that much damage. And they have, the 2 tanks that they have are really fed. You can see that Sejuani's got pretty much full build. She's 1 item off full build, and Olaf's 2 items off full build, but the items that he's got are really expensive ones. Yeah, here Trist gets caught out. I instantly just jump on that because if their team just joins in, we're screwed. I was thinking about doing the full video, but this game was, like, as you can see, like 42 minutes long, 43 minutes long, and nobody, I doubt you'd want to watch a 43-minute video on me farming for about 30 minutes, which is pretty much what it was. Because you can see they pushed bottom lane right back. We couldn't do anything. It's strange though, because this Leona got really aggressive once the laning phase was over. That's a bad skill shot for me, but oh well. And this is where we start to get a bit cocky, because I go back because the turret at the base is actually pushed. So I understand, yeah, I've got to go back, because otherwise we'll probably end up getting a damaged tower. But they get caught out a bit, but can't really do anything about that. You can still see me edging ahead in terms of farm from Varus. I'm on like a good 284, and he's on 249. Is it? Yeah. CS plays a large amount in whether you win or lose. Kill death ratio means nothing if you've got 10 CS by the end of a 50-minute game. Plus they got loads of free dragons. You can see them there pinging Baron, and this is where the spectacular blaze of glory kicks in. Because Sedge is obviously trying to make sure that we can't come forward. Like, yeah, you're not going to come forward, are you, dickhead? They de-ward and go in. I completely mistimed the steal of this. It's a good thing Shaco got it. Or was it Jax? I can't even remember if I'm honest. But this is the one reason why I absolutely hate teams that go for Baron in late game, because you can just completely lose it. I was just refusing to jump in, because usually when you jump in it goes tits up. Which it did, pretty much. That could have been me as well there, and I just, yeah, she's dead to me, I'm not going back there. But you can now see that before that they were about 4 or 5k ahead, I can't remember exactly, but and now we're almost even. And we don't even have any of their, like, we don't have any of their second towers, and we don't even have bot tower, the first one. So if we manage to get objectives now, we'll actually just take the lead. And still churning through that CS. I'm a good 50 CS ahead.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
And as you can see, they're getting really cautious now because we have Baron. Well, a few of us have Baron. We've pretty much evened out on money as well. Yeah, always be careful of that little corner as well. I checked that out of habit, and there was actually someone there that could have killed us. That Sejuani ult could have literally just, she could have thrown it into 3 of us, and they would have still probably won the game. We really didn't have that much vision in this game. If I had more money, I would have bought some wards, but I was still trying to make up for the damage because they had some tanky people.
Purple team double kill.
As you can see, just playing it safe, and them getting caught out. Both with Tristana in mid lane, Baron, and just a couple of kills elsewhere. They had such a massive advantage mid game and like mid to late game. They had our bottom inhibitor from pretty much 30 minutes onwards, so we were having to go back pretty often. Just a quick recap of the rules. If you want to comment any suggestions for videos, pop it down in the comments box. If you want to hit like and subscribe, if it helps you, that'd be great. And cheers for watching.